Hello. Um, so I realized something. I didn't use one of the samples that I made yesterday, so I think I might add that. I also had an interesting day today. I didn't get much Foley recording done, just because I was so busy. I woke up really tired. Just fell asleep again. We're going in and out of consciousness all morning until I had to leave. I got really overwhelmed today. Um, I just had a really stressful, shitty day. So that's the energy I'm bringing into today's session. Um, Nothing can be done about that. I'm looking forward to working on this a bit, making some tunes, even though I can't hear it. Wow, I have no clue what that sounds like at all. Okay, so like I said, I've got a few things I want to work on. We can work on that other sample. I can work on the effects, make the sound a bit different. I also did record another thing on my phone while I was walking to the doctor's office today for another one of my appointments. It's just ambient sounds. I walked past one of those like wind chimes, so that might be in the recording. Yeah, let's just get started. I think I want to work. Yeah, let's just do what I said in order. Bring that in there. That does go the whole length, which is interesting. Okay. Right. Interesting, okay. I'm not sure whether I want to put that in the percussion bus or not. It could just be like S effects, I suppose. Let me do that. We'll make that a purple one. Or DX apparently. Okay. And that can be... Where were we? Is it violet? No. Indigo, there you go, okay. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Okay. So that's... I want that to be nice and ambient. I could... I wanted to originally to slow it down, but it's already like, what, 3 minutes long? Or maybe I already did slow it down. Okay, I'll just start adding effects to it. Thinking some delay might add some rhythmic things. Let's do quarter notes. Sure, I like to make everything better, that sounds good. That sounds now like, or it feels like now that's going to be nice and quiet in the background. I mean, from that little audio form over there, it looks like that, so let's make it a bit wider. think that's that then. Have I done everything I want? What other effects do I have? I've got to get. Maybe I should do some more of this stuff on my laptop because I do have more effects on there too. Purely because I've got like a 2 terabyte SSD installed in it, so I can just install whatever I want. But this has got quite this is quite limited in its space, this PC. So I'll tell you what I could do with a lot of these, bounce this audio and then play with it in the laptop a little. So I've got some really interesting ones, like the Metallurgy VST is one of my favorites. Let me just write that down. Nice. And so what I can do, like anytime I'm away from the flat or I go on holiday or something, I can take the laptop with me and work on stuff on that. I think when we work on the next song, I want to employ making some samples with some of the instruments on there. So you might see me on a different machine. But let's just focus on today instead. Because I've got a lot of stuff I want to do. Quieter. There's such tiny waveforms to go off, but okay. I'll work on the other effects as well, shall I? So 4 is the pad, I guess that's the chords. So I've already got an OTT on it. Okay. And then EQ. I think it's asking for a reverb. What's that like? Nice. Well, that reverb goes on for quite a bit. Might change it. I want it to be reverb, but not like mental. Yeah, that looks better, okay. That trail off seemed a lot shorter. Do I have Portal? I do, okay. I was hoping to do a lot more with the effects, but I think I'm gonna have to do that another day. That's fine. Sometimes it's better to keep it simple. You know, sometimes you don't have to do all this crazy shit. Right, okay. Another thing I noted the other day is the thermos flask sound. This is too low. Let's put that up to 3. And same with all the ones that are in 2. I just don't think. Actually, that should be okay. Sure, I'll leave that one. Just because, I don't know, seemed too low. Okay, for the thermos flask, bell as I've called it, I want it to ring quite clear, and how I'll do that is with some EQ. Not that I really know. I'm just going to put an OTT on everything. Because why not? Okay, and then for this stuff, yeah, okay, I want this to really stand out. So put the highs up, medium all the way up, low up as well a bit. Turn the gain up a touch. What do I add to this? You do more dynamic effects as well, actually. That might take a bit longer to do, which is nice. What if I put a ozone imager on it, and then whack that all the way up. And then, before that, put... I thought a chorus might sound good, but I don't know. Well, I kind of want these crisp. What is that? I don't know, that probably makes it sound terrible. Well, let me put a... I guess that would be a transient processor. And slap a compressor on it, why not? Okay, what about number 1? Do the drums need anything? Sure, let's add... nothing crazy. Maybe I might put a short reverb on the tail actually. I might do something. Still think that's clipping. Okay, brand new idea. Let's separate these a bit. I'm going to give each track 3 effects that will like change and evolve over the song. And then I think I'm going to add the sample I made of me taking a walk just over the top as a little sparkly, you know what I mean. So the drums, the only thing I think I want to do with that is change like how much reverb there is as the song, you know, progresses. I wonder if you can do that with Addictive Drums. Aha. Yes. Okay, there's the output thing. So I know, okay. What else do I want to... We could do the output, the master, the swirl, and the decay. I think that's all I want to do with this. So if I go and then reset, go options, note tools, last tweaked, create automation clip. There you go, that's done that. Swirl, what was that at? 6, okay. Do the same thing, and decay. Boom. That doesn't look right. So what would this be? That would be the swirl. That didn't work. I'd like a bit more swirl anyway. There you go, nice. Okay, I'll just do it manually then. The way I'll do that is I will have 2 supermassives. One with a really short reverb. I'll go for that one. And then the next one I'll go for like a medium kind of sized one. I'll go for that one. There. And then what that'll do is if I create an automation clip, I'll turn them both off first, like that. Create automation clips for them both. So that way I can do, okay, I want them to like dip in and out from each other, but very subtly. I've done it in songs before where it's crazy. But that's for more like atmospheric stuff rather than cohesive song type stuff. And don't worry, I want to get into some ambient stuff too, because that's kind of my favourite kind of music to make. Not really my favourite, but it's up there. Alright. So, I don't actually remember which one's which. The first one is the short one, right? Okay. Let's start that off by bringing that up just a touch before there, like that. Because keep in mind we don't need that much because the drum samples have already got reverb like counted in for it. Okay, turn that off just before there. And then this is where the big one can come in. And we'll crossfade them a touch. Just to, like that. See, that's not really that up that high. I'd say there's about like 30% there. Bring that up. Bring it down. So okay, yeah, nice short reverb for the verses there, or choruses, I suppose they are. And then right here we'll introduce this again, and I want this to go kind of mad. We'll go up there. So that's that. So that all sounds quite nice, I hope. Can you tell me? And then this is when the bigger thing comes in. Reverb. That's not too much. It looks like it's fucking crazy. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with the audio, waveform, visuals. It's onto this one. I don't think I'll touch reverb for this one. I will put, this is the thing. I'll put a portal on it. 1. Everything in moderation. Now we're going purely based on preset titles. What do we want? These are drums. Well, they're percussion, so to speak. So we've got to pick, based on a name here, what one we want. It's going to be interesting because some of these really like distort the sound, make it sound like something completely different. Something about drum destruct is calling out to me. And you know what? I'll make it like 50 wet. And turn the reverse on. Chop can go all the way up, but I think I'm going to turn tone down to about 65 there. Okay, see what that sounds like. Music gets a bit more crazy. Oh man, I can't wait to watch this stream over, or this whole project over. Man, it's gonna be so much fun going and seeing all these, hearing all these sounds for the first time after I've made it all. All right, we'll go for that. Create the automation clip. Should have turned that off first. There we go. So I want this to be more dynamic than this. This is very overarching automation clips. I want this one. So like for instance, I had an idea for this one where it starts out at 0, kind of comes up a tiny bit here, then like maybe a bit more here, and then it doesn't come down all the way, and then it goes up even more, and then it doesn't come down all the way again, and then it comes all the way up. Whoa, wow, crazy. And then back down. And then it fades out until about here. And it comes back in around here. Down. Off for this bit. And then it slowly comes up. And I want it to do the same thing as this. And we'll bring it all the way back up here for this. Wowzers. Okay, for the intro, same sort of vibe. Comes up a bit here, comes down again, comes back up a touch, not all the way. There you go. And something says just off the whole way for this part. If that works. Another delay might be fun. Because we've already got a delay on it, I'm pretty sure. No, we don't. Okay, yeah, delay would be great. I'll put that on. Trying to find a setting, but again, I don't know what it sounds like, so it doesn't matter. This is just getting ideas down, and then we can come in later, like I mentioned before. Okay, I'll introduce it first here. something about the cutting off immediately there sounds, feels like it would be quite interesting. Okay, for this one, because it's the same layout as before, I'm gonna do something a bit different here. And then just the same sort of deal here. And then one, oh, even smaller there. There you go, that sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna let you listen to this the whole way through just to see what that dynamically is like. Okay. Now for this one. What to do for this one, huh? So they're meant to be chords. Let's chuck a portal on it. What do we want to do with the chords? We could do something rhythmic. We could do something stretchy or smeary. I quite like that. Space drag sounds fun. Let's turn space all the way up. Fuck it. I want a lot of the sample to be audible still. Oh, it's so frustrating, man. I'm having like a way harder time than I thought I would with this. Like I've done stuff like this before. I just I guess maybe it's because it's being filmed. That's a part of it. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna think better on a full stomach, because I literally, what is it? It's 7 o'clock at night and I haven't eaten anything today. So I'm gonna play this whole thing while I go rustle something up for dinner, I guess now. And this is just like a point of reference, I guess, for me in the future. This is what this sounded like at this very point in time. there you have it. That's what it sounds like for now. It's weird with these ones. I'd like them to stay MIDI if possible, just because it's going to make it so much harder to fix anything if it's really wrong later on. Because I want people to like want to listen to it, right? I mean, something you could upload it and just as it is and go, this is the what I made at the end. And then it sounds horrible, and then everyone listens to it once and then goes, oh, very funny, nice one. That entertain. Hold that thought. Yeah, you could do that, or you could fix it up, make it sound nice, and then people come back to it later on and maybe add it to their playlists, or do whatever it is that you do with music. Listen to it again more than once. I think I'd prefer that. So some may call it cheating, but I call it like just respecting my own process. Okay. Got to do some thinking. Because I was going to say, I want to keep this as MIDI because it's going to be harder to fix later on. So part of me wanted to bounce it to my laptop to do some magic with. But that's going to be impossible to do because I don't have the... I mean, I could send the sample through and recreate all the settings and whatnot, but I'm not that... I'm lazy, let's just put it that way. So it's okay. Actually, these are just samples that we've made on this computer. I like this. We're making a whole album here. All right, this is just the first song. Or we might play around with the order later on. That could be something. Maybe some songs look better next to the next to the other ones. I don't know. I'll just do them in chronological order that I make them in, I suppose. Yeah, all the audio that's placed into the playlist will stay where it is for the most part. So it's just going to be like one really long thing that I'll slice up into songs. Yeah. Well done. I got this hot sauce the other day. It's the best shit I've had in such a long time. It's one of those hot sauces you put on everything that makes it taste amazing. Golden Lotus hot chili sauce. Not a sponsor, but if a hot sauce company does want to sponsor me, I'd be the happiest man on earth. Dude, I can feel... Okay, this must be what it feels like for your phone to be plugged in at the wall. Like I can feel my body getting the energy from the food. And as that energy revitalizes me, I need to use that energy to think right now because I'm stalling because I don't know what to do with these samples. What about the thermos flask? I want it to be quite a bassy sound. So I don't know how to do. Oh, maybe if we put a bass amp on it. Oh yes, now you're talking. Let's go. Components, amplifiers. I don't want a distorted one. I want a clean bass amp. No drive. Can ease up on the treble a bit, or on how much it's being taken out. That all looks good. Okay, wait, what does this sound like now? I mean, technically, because we put the modal references up, no notes will be wrong. There might be some crunchy chords in there or something, but oh, I got the hiccups again. No. Sick. I mean, maybe we don't add a thing to this. I mean, I can look around. Wouldn't hurt to look around a little. What's that? Our bass. Oh, there's a bass thing there. Look at that. Okay, put those both on 50. Okay, oh, I'm going to put this on like 25. Okay, tell me, what does that sound like? Well, that better sound good, because I'm using it, but I'm going to put it before Guitar Rig, and this is going to be the only one with this bell pad. Bell thing. No, it's not a pad, it's a fucking lead, you dickhead. So okay, I'm doing the dynamics now in relation to the notes. So you can see here where this big collection of notes is, I've kind of made it go up so it gives it a bit more of a swell, a bit more dynamism. Same with this one here. I'm imagining it going like da 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 da, and then it goes doom bring. And when I want the doom bring, I want that to be the where this shimmer comes in, or whatever it sounds like. I guess this octave push, whatever that sounds like. And it goes off there, kind of a little bit on here, and then all the way on about here, then it comes and it fades out here, and then I don't want it again until the end. That's such a drastic little thing there, but why is it in triplets? Don't be in triplets. Okay, what about this? As with anything I make on this experience, that either sounds brilliant or it sounds absolutely horrible. You know, and that's all I can ask for in life, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do a similar thing here with the chords. It does already have a portal on it. Do I want to automate that? Space drag. Okay, what if I just put that down to 20? And then actually I'll put it down a bit more. 15 sounds good. That's kind of low. You barely hear it. So it's off in the background, man. Okay, then we put another portal on. This one will automate, and I want to do something kind of rhythmic. Or no, I'll do pitchy. What's the thing with the sevenths? That's minus. Is it major or minor seventh? Shit, I don't know. Could do some octave stuff. Is it the okay? I don't know this either. Is it the lower octave or the higher octave? Because if it's the higher octave, that's probably really high pitched. If it's not, that might sound really nice. I'll just keep it. There's a way I can tell whether it's super high pitched or not with the EQ on. So that's probably too much sub-harmonics there. Couldn't tell. Isn't that great? Alright, those are all the effects I'm willing to do. It's quite a lot. It's not that I'm willing to do it, it's more like these are the amount of effects that I think are good. I could sometimes go a bit crazier than that, but it just gets to be a bit too messy, and this is a song, I want it to be a bit more cohesive. So I shall play everything as it is. Enjoy. I sure won't. Very cool, very nice. Now for this son of a bitch, actually, I forgot. Keep on forgetting about Horace the Slug. What can I do with this monstrosity? I wish I could figure out whether this was in major or minor. I want to do something pitchy with it. Well, the chromatic one sounds good. Turn the rhythm up, turn the effects up, reverse it. So that's a chromatic one. What the fuck? Interesting. Cool, okay, I think I get it. It's panning as well. Can I get that to go backwards and forwards as well? No, what have I done? Why is it going at that random path every time? I don't know, I don't care. I think I've done something there though. Where it goes backwards and forwards now instead of clipping back to the left again. And then as well, I'll do a smeary one. Because this is more of an ambient type thing, so I'll go there. We'll go... dark matter. Turn the space down a bit. What does this look like under the hood? Oh my god. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's the X, that's the Y. Got it. What's modulator 2 on? Nothing. Let's do it in fifths. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, I didn't realise this is how you did that. Okay, so if I ever figure out in any of the songs whether it's minor or major scale, I'll put it in that. But for now, I'll do it in the fifths. We'll give it 100% shape, sure, why not? Okay. I think one of them should be on always. Maybe the smeary one should be on the all time. I'll just keep that out like a good 40. And then the second one we fuck around with. And again, I want to do this according to the waveform here. So obviously the louder something is, like, the more it's going to be affected. It gets a bit loud over here, so we do that. That looks about right. Okay, with both those portals on, it sounds like this. Wow, very nice, very beautiful, very cool. Good one. That's that. Um, I'm struggling of thinking what to do next. I do want this to have guitars and stuff on, so I could sit here and work on what all the notes are. I mean, what I'm thinking for doing for this one, because I didn't really think of that while I was writing the chords, I'll just take the root notes of each chord and then map that to guitar and do power chords. So I'll do that with all the time signatures and all that good stuff. Could also work on that sample of me walking to the thing, to the doctors. And oh yeah, I want to do lyrics and vocals for all these songs too, so I guess I could work on that. But again, that'll come after I write the guitar stuff, because that way at least I can go away, play the timings and the power chords and all that, and then also figure out vocals on top of that. On that note, actually, I did think one interesting thing, instead of auto-tuning the vocal, it's not auto-tuned, but you know what I mean, if instead of re-pitching all the vocals, I could vocoder them instead. There's a way you can do that in FL. I've only ever done it once, and I had to watch the same tutorial like 5 times to actually get it to work. So if I do try it, it's going to be me watching the tutorial, doing all the same like knob tweaks and just hoping that it's worked. So that might be tough. For right now though, like I mentioned earlier, I've had a kind of a shit day, so I'm going to take a little break, go away, and I'm going to come back, because at the moment I just don't really feel like talking that much. So I'm going to go, bye bye.